Welcome! I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on numerologist.com. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So we're using crystal angel cards today. I love that, the combination of the two. What I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. All right? Sometimes you don't get a number. There may be all the messages, to listen to them all. And it might sometimes be that you just want to move your cursor along in the video until you intuitively feel it's time to stop, and right there is your message. So go with your intuition, what feels right for you. I'm going to place these cards next to my heart, just inviting in the angels. Let's shuffle them 3 times, again with that intention of inviting support, guidance, love, healing, answers from the angels. They're always with you. Okay. Number 1. See what's coming up for number 1. Number 1 is Larimar. Oh, I love Larimar. It's so beautiful. The blue, the aqua turquoise blue. It says sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So Larimar has only been found in the Dominican Republic. This is off the coast of the United States. And this area that was thought to be Atlantis, at least explained as Atlantis by Edgar Cayce, who spoke about stones being found and the only place that it's found, and that they were linking with Atlantis. So this beautiful aqua turquoise light blue color links in with an Atlantean energy. So then we come into this place of your sensitivity. For me, the turquoise aqua color is between the heart and the throat. So that energy is opening up for you. It's saying that your heart is opening up, your throat's opening up, your truth is opening up. And it may make you feel a little bit vulnerable when your truth opens up, right? When you start to speak your truth or start to embrace your truth, then it may make you connect in with the true you, and it might be a little bit different. It might feel a little bit out of sorts for you. If you could imagine that your true self is a new pair of shoes, let's say it's a new pair of shoes, but it's the most comfortable pair of shoes, and you've been wearing some other shoes that you didn't realize they were uncomfortable until you stepped into this new pair of shoes that's really comfortable, and it's just different. It's just that period of time when you're trying to navigate between the old and the new. And I feel that's what this message is also about, that sensitivity that comes with that sense of vulnerability that comes with that, going from the old into the new. But the new isn't really new. The new is embracing something that is already you, that is already a part of you. And according to this, it's about your sensitivity as well. So that sensitivity can be sensitivity to others' emotions, their feelings, to the environment around you, sensitivity to your own feelings, your own emotions, maybe sensitivity to what's happened in the past as well. You might find that there's some healing that wants to come through for things that have been there in your past and you've sort of pushed them away, and now it's time for them to be healed. And this is sensitive emotions. So what you might find is that you are more emotional, then you could be more tearful, or it could be that you are more psychic and more intuitive, because that's all connected, which is wonderful. Just go with the flow of this, go with the flow of the energy, and know that this is a unique experience for you and something that is magical as well, feels magical. Okay. Number two is Titanium rainbow quartz. Titanium rainbow quartz. I love that. So the titanium rainbow quartz is not a natural crystal. The quartz is a natural crystal, but it's been fired with a titanium sheen around it, which can give it this beautiful rainbow kind of glow. So this says multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So it may be that you're not actually asking about anybody external to you. It could just be about you. So you might have said, what do I need to know? So that multi-faceted energy is just saying there's all kinds of different dimensions to you. There's all kinds of different ingredients that make up the wonderful recipe that is you. The titanium rainbow quartz has, of course, the rainbow. The rainbow has all the colors from the spectrum, and the spectrum is white light. So when you split it up, you get this rainbow. So to me, this says that you have lots of talents, and you're starting to realize that there are many different pathways that you can take, and you may have realized that there are lots of different decisions that you can take, and that can be a little bit overwhelming as well. So I feel with this message, what's coming through for you is to focus on one thing. To focus on one thing, but realize the bigger picture of everything as well. So focus on one thing to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. But know that the bigger picture of everything is right there for you as well. So it's not about letting that go. It's about just focusing down, narrowing down to one color, to one item, to one focus. So that then you can be guided along your path, step by step, and eventually you may get to something else to focus on. So if you imagine this is the rainbow, and you're being asked to focus on red, so you're just guided to work with red, and then you go along your steps, and then you might find that you're guided to work with orange, and so you go along your steps, and eventually I feel lots of energy coming around me now, which is kind of interesting. Eventually you get to a point where you've done everything and you've got this bigger picture that's there. It's like you have this scope and experience of all of the colors, and that's what makes the rainbow, and that's the pot of gold right at the end of the rainbow. I'm also being told, of course, with quartz there's an amplification, so it's amplifying everything for you. This can be a challenge, and it can be an incredible gift as well. So the challenge might be, there's too much going on. There's all this stuff that I need to do. The gift might be, wow, I have all these blessings. There is so much going on. It's really wonderful. What am I going to choose first? And I feel that is the message about choosing one thing. It doesn't mean you're letting go of everything. It's just allowing you to come into this place of peace and alignment where you're choosing one thing to support you at this time. Lots and lots going on in your life though. Lots going on in your life, and it's beautiful. Just feels beautiful to me. Feels family oriented as well. It feels like there's a lot of family energy around, and family can be a community, a wonderful community of like-hearted, like-minded, like ideas souls. So all kinds of energies that are there for you, which feel fabulous. Okay, number 3. Let's see what's coming up for you, number 3. Okay, there. Number 3 is yellow jasper. Ooh, I love that. I love how all the colors are different. So yellow jasper, this one says control issues. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Especially with the yellow energy. Utilize your divine given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So utilize your divine given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So when I first saw control issues, I was thinking, oh, maybe that's something, it's a message to say that there's control within you. that in this message, it's saying maybe there's control external to you. Maybe you're thinking that other people are controlling you, or there's someone in particular controlling you. Or maybe it's a job that seems to be controlling you. We always have a choice, don't we? We don't always recognize that choice. We're not always aware of it. We're not always willing to accept that we have a choice, but we do have a choice. As soon as you recognize and embrace that you have a choice, you take back your power. You really do. And it doesn't mean that you can stop doing what you're doing. But it does mean that you take that energy back and say, I am choosing to do this. This is what I'm choosing to do because. I'm choosing to do that because this helps me to get a roof over my house, over myself. I'm choosing to do this because this helps me to bring food into my home. I'm choosing to do this because I am part of a family and this supports my connection with the family. So I'm choosing to do, and see what comes up for you when you put that statement out there. Yellow jasper. So jasper has all kinds of different patterns in it. Yellow links in with the solar plexus. So solar plexus sometimes when it comes to control can be about competition. It can feel like there isn't enough. There isn't enough for me. There isn't enough for other people. There is just a finite amount of this energy. So there's never going to be enough for me. And I feel that is an aspect of that control. So it's letting go of that idea that there isn't enough. And it's embracing the concept that you have freedom, you have choice. There is an abundance of energy. There is so much of it. It's not going away. And it's all available for you. And that energy can come in all shapes and sizes, can't it? What do you want it to manifest as? I feel with this too, as I look at the image, there is this sense, just like the previous card, there's a lot going on. But I almost feel as if, you see the shape of this, it just makes me think that it's your heart. And that you're releasing things from your heart. And there is a guardian angel that's here. There's your angels with you. And there is this sense of just letting go of all the dross. It's like being dusted off and just letting it all go. And your angel is there supporting you, helping you, guiding you, loving you. And there is a feeling here of reconnection. I feel almost as if there's a reconnection to your life. So when it comes to control issues, it may be that you have disconnected in some way from relationships, from your gifts, from some part of your life that was supportive of you, even though you may not have realized it. So I feel that there is some kind of release for you right now. Release of fear. It's the solar plexus. Release of fear. And just allowing yourself to accept and be in a place of freedom. Yellow is a color of freedom as well. There's no boundaries with yellow. Allow yourself to accept freedom. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be loved. I feel that's the message for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you angel blessings.